today, as I'm reminded to remember and to recall the wonderful memories that I shared with my mother, who passed away in 2013. So I certainly want to wish her in heaven a happy Mother's Day on this day. Exodus chapter 20, verse 12. Honor your father and your mother so that you may live long. That's the NIV version. So where do we start with this day? I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to push my way through this day, and I know we can do it together. But also to encourage you to spend the time you need to honor your mother, to honor your father, to honor your parents, but particularly today to honor your mother, because life is short. I know for a fact what it feels like to celebrate these holidays without your mother. I know for a fact only those who experience this can explain it to you, and you can understand it. But with that being said, I want to encourage you today, especially those who have opportunities to continue to say things to one another, to continue to spend time with one another, to continue to restore relationships, that we should in fact be honoring our parents, our mother and our father, and we should do it in this wonderful way. And Mother's Day is one of those days that we can all together say in one loving voice that we honor you on this day, because you deserve, according to God, to be honored on this day. First thing that God wants the people to know is what? You shall have no other gods but me. Listen, I need you to put nobody else in front of me. Yeah, we want our kids to be X, Y, and Z, but you ain't got God first. You ain't putting God at A, B, C, because you got X, Y, and Z in front of the A, B, C. Yeah, you got everything in front of God. We should not spend time to dishonor, but we should spend more time to honor. We should not spend so much time to tear down, but we should spend more time lifting up. And that's what a mother does. A mother comforts. A mother uplifts. A mother is to be honored. Now, why should they be honored? Because God is showing us the same relationship we have with Him. The parents in the house are His emissaries and representatives until they are not. And so the instructions, the guidance, the things they see you do, the things they see you talk about with God, the admiration, the worship, and the respect, if they don't see it in you, how can you expect it to come out of them? Have you been honoring your mother? How do we honor them? We honor them by serving God. We honor them through the things that they've taught us and the instructions they've given us, to now take that and to turn it into wisdom for our lives. So God here is not requesting that you honor your mother or your father, but He is commanding that you do it. So let us turn our minds towards that, because at the end of the day, just like that, they can be gone from you. And when they're gone, if there was no relationship, now there's no opportunity for one. My mother, the difference between a request and a commandment, I found out one day when I climbed a tree that I shouldn't have. My mother would say, don't get in that tree. And you know who I saw at the bottom of the tree with a belt in her hand? My mama. Listen, my point that I'm making here is that a parent's love and a mother's love will also correct you to keep you from killing yourself. Yeah. You can't get that if you don't have the relationship. The mother can push you to do great things. Remember Jesus at the wedding of Cana, and all the wine was gone. And his mama looked at him and said, they're out of wine. Jesus said to his mama, what that got to do with me? She didn't even respond back to what he said. His mama went directly to the servants and said, do what he tells you to do. At the end of the day, even Jesus was obedient to the instructions of his mama, and he honored his mama.